Hello, my name is Lola, and I'm going to be reacting to Son of the Mask by Nostalgia Critic. With it being Halloween and all, I thought I would give you guys a very special treat. And what better treat than Nostalgia Critic's review of the scariest movie he's ever covered, which is The Son of the Mask. And yeah, I grew up with watching the original Mask. At the time, I had no idea it was based off a comic, and that the comic was much more grittier, darker, more graphic than the movie. And yeah, I remember when this movie came out, I saw it. God, and I wish I did not see it. And I just remember it being bad, and for some reason, they got the bright idea to throw some gods in there. Why? I don't know. And yeah, this was requested to me by Manson Man Coffee and Hawk Williams. Thank you for the recommendation. So yeah, let's check this out. And if you want to like, comment, subscribe my channel, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Here we go.
Minions of hell, I give to you your one and only master, the Lord of Darkness, Satan. My trembling subjects, for a while you've known that I've kept the reveal of my daughter a secret. Well, no more. It is time for you to witness the true terror of the Antichrist, the horror of my offspring, the undeniable evil that will destroy what's left of your souls. Behold, pitiful maggots, the fearsome face of darkness, Evilina.
My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you turned out now do it.
Technical difficulties.
Keep it on the refrigerator, please, please, please.
Be back in a few.
My little pony.
My princess of pestilence, what's wrong with you? This isn't the little hellspawn I raised.
Fluttershy loves you.
What is this fecal matter you call Fluttershy? And what's all this talk of friendship and love and kindness?
Friendship is magic, Daddy.
Get me my wife on the phone!
You got a wife? A wife? What?
Hello, Kim Kardashian.
What in the hell have you done to our daughter?
That makes sense.
All I know is that all that TV you've been showing her has resulted in her spinning her head and puking ecto-cooler.
That's what she's supposed to do. She's the seed of evil.
So I decided to show her some more age-appropriate programming, like My Little Pony, Care Bears, Dora the Explorer, Bratz,
Okay, that's not too bad.
and Thomas the Tank Engine.
You whore of no virtue! One more outbreak like this, and I'll take away your artificial husband.
Actually, that's fine. I think the one you gave me is broken.
Well, no matter. It'll take something much more potent to get our little girl back to normal.
Like what?
Oh, I created something long ago. A children's film so frightening and so disturbed that no child could watch it without being scarred for life. Bring me Son of the Mask.
I got rid of it.
What?
I thought it was too scary for her, so I threw it into the human world.
Cerberus has 9 balls! You threw it into the human world? Mankind is not ready for something so depraved. God help the poor soul who comes across that nightmare of sadism.
Don't worry. I put it somewhere where nobody would look.
Well, if it's in a public garbage can, it must be worth reviewing. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. We all remember the mid-90s comedy The Mask. One of the first films to work in the growing popularity of computer effects with a more cartoony nature as opposed to threatening. It was a decent flick, with the Mask character for the kids and Carrie's straight man routine for the adults. And on top of that, it made a lot of money. So much so that a sequel had been in the works for eons. It was mentioned in interviews,
$10 million for doing The Mask 2.
Online forums. There was even a Nintendo Power contest for it. Yeah, didn't that turn out to be a great prize? Wait years later for a contest you forgot you entered to get dragged to a set that has no Jim Carrey, no Cameron Diaz. Even the dog I think was friggin' dead by this point. But hey, at least we have Randy from Scream. Here's your refund.
Give me my money, dick.
Where The Mask had a leaning towards kids and adults, Son of the Mask is most definitely a kid's film. Even the advertisements show pretty much nothing but the dog and baby scenes. But it's not only a half-ass sequel without half the asses of the original cast, it's a downright strange, freaky little drive into someone's poisoned outlook as to what family entertainment is. It's a miserable experience that I'm sure you want to see me go through. Well, if I'm going, I'm taking you with me. Run, Son of the Mask!
No!
So we start in Edge City, where the first film
was.
We enter a museum that literally has the only cast member from the last movie, Ben Stein. And seriously, was it even worth getting him? It's like making Ghostbusters 3 and the only cast member you bring in is the lamp from Scene 22. Though, to be fair, the lamp would give a much more stunning performance than Stein.
Who's that ugly guy?
That's Loki, Norse god of mischief. And Loki's ultimate tool of mischief was this, the mask.
So just as he's talking about Loki, what a coinkydink! Loki himself appears, played by Alan Cumming, who's almost as silly looking as the Avengers Loki, but not quite.
This is a fake!
Yes, but it's a good fake. Ow.
And you're about to see the #1 problem with this film.
What are you doing?
This is one of many shit-your-pants disturbing images. Granted, anything dismembering Ben Stein is usually a plus, but I'd rather be able to watch it as opposed to run out of the theater in my urine-soaked khakis. So the real mask is in the river just outside of Fringe City, which is so similar to Edge City you'll be asking yourself why the fuck didn't they just keep it in Edge City, and is picked up by the not dog from the first movie. Yet looks so identical to him so that the kids can see the trailer and say, oh look, even the Jack Russell Terrier wanted more money than they were willing to shell out. But thankfully they found other performers who were willing to take less, like Jamie Kennedy, who I swear has set his acting to permanent nasally whine.
I know you're upset, okay? Slow down, you know I can't run and apologize at the same time. Can I ask you one question? Look at all this stuff. I can't go as this.
Even when he's talking normal, it sounds like he's whining.
Honey, come here. Because? And they say, what does your daddy do? Who's the fish?
On top of that, he falls into that common category of badly written characters of the overreacting man-child who never listens, never cares, and yet somehow gets an over-understanding, bland, underwritten hot chick. Why, just look at what goes through his mind when somebody says baby.
It's a boy.
And a girl.
Twins?
Girl. Girl.
Boy.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa! Hey, stop right there. There's the poster for your movie. That'll get the kids coming in. Come see Son of the Mask, a family picture.
I'm not saying I don't want to have a baby.
No.
I'm just saying I don't want to have a baby right now.
So while Jamie doesn't want to spend all that time and attention on a kid, like he clearly fucking does for his dog, seriously, even Gromit doesn't have as much dog-related shit in his room. We get our first look at what the hell? Rip Yosemite Sam Winkle. Actually, that's Bob Hoskins as Odin. Probably thankful for his retirement whenever he pops this movie in.
That mask has caused enough mischief and malfeasance among the mortals. This is your mess, and you will clean it up.
Arthur, King of the Britons, your knights of the Round Table shall have a task to make them an example in these dark times.
Good idea, O Lord.
Of course it's a good idea!
So Jamie works at an animation studio which happens to be hosting a Halloween party. Seeing how his costume got ruined, he grabs the mask his dog found, and I'll give you one sanity-tormenting guess what happens.
Turns into the mat. Oh no!
Oh my god. It's like they made DNA syrup out of the Jolly Green Giant and Conan O'Brien. So he torturously lightens up the party.
At long last, lovers arrive. Thank God I'm alive. You're too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Yo.
So, it'd be one thing if he stuck his STD-ridden dick in just one musical style, but this asshole decides to ruin not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 different musical styles. And each one is worse than the last.
I love you, baby. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Okay, can you just tell everybody to take 5 steps back away from the wide-angle lens? Because you can't really enjoy the choreography when your face is as close to the camera!
Too good.
Oh
yeah, can't you see all the dancers behind me? Aren't they great?
At last, long lovers arrive. I thank the Lord I'm alive.
God, it's like an alien horse trying to French me. At least the first mask knew Jim Carrey's face was scary enough from a distance. It didn't need to face hump the camera every chance it got. My God, it's still going! I swear, this thing goes on for what feels like a fucking eternity! It just keeps getting worse and worse!
This sucks.
Hello, this is Vanilla Ice.
Save this movie!
This is the part where you boogie. This is the part where you dance.
So Mutant Ninja Archie goes home, gets in bed with his wife, and makes, as Cuban Pete would put it.
Chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom.
And it turns out the next day, the boss of the studio, played by Stephen Wright, yeah, I can't wait to see the excitement he brings to the role, says he wants to make a cartoon series based on his character.
This has potential. I mean, not to be crass about it, but this guy, this could be a franchise character.
Granted, we don't make a shitty sequel after the first one.
I think we could do something with this. This has that spark I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm talking about a cartoon series that has Rob Paulsen as most of the characters and will focus on slapstick humor that should be funny but will mostly come off as just awkward. Short-lived.
As bad as that was, at least it's better than this. Oh no!
But his wife has some big news too.
I think I might be
Pregnant.
Yes!
And you think Bella's pregnancy was freaky. Take a look at this shit. And half her insides would be powder. But let's not ruin this potentially unfunny joke.
It's a boy!
But the big day comes and Jamie says hi to his happy little accident.
I'm your dad.
Oh, what the?
Does Odin just live in remarkably awkward segues? So Odin possesses the body of another person and tells Loki that a child has been born from the mask.
Find the baby, and you will find the mask. Right.
That's my music. My movie's been found.
Fluttershy's the cutest.
Oh, how original. No, it's clearly
Who are you?
Get out of there. Where do you find these people?
Is that your dad? Don't mind blame him for that shitty abomination of a third season.
Dad, CR blames you for the entire third... Where are we going?
Come on, I'm gonna show you an evil worse than Hasbro.
Ooh.